What is up, my dude? Welcome back to again. Almost said it again. Lord of Heroes. This is not Genshin. We are gonna be doing. What part is this? I don't remember, but last time we beat it. Yeah, the Nibelheim Woodland Depths, and now we're going to Lumisade. Lumisade. Normally we go to Rodon, but now we're going to Lumisade next. Dang. Mic on. I'm recording. Awesome. Ready, everyone? I'm excited. Okay. There's a lot. There's more stages here, so 68,000 only. So far, it's not a boss. So I'm gonna take out Snyder and put in Voltage. Yeah, we're good. Then we started third tower research lab saved 7 minutes before what? I didn't read the rest. Keep still for just a minute. The circuits on your armor need to be properly connected. By the way, this armor was made with a mix of iron and solarite, which converts the light of the sun into Archon energy. What? Pure solarite is overly expensive and difficult to find. Frederick! Okay, it's good to see he's good again. Like the Death Knight. Alright, the flow of arcane energy should be optimized now. I say it's been improved about tenfold. There's a chance you will experience some side effects, but it's nothing to worry about. Side effects? Yes. The increased amount of energy circulating produces greater friction and could affect your body. Think of it as... think of it as a kind of static electricity. Easy to understand, right? That sounds scary. I also removed all unnecessary parts. And I changed the spell that whittles down your soul to preserve your body. As such, you should feel less pain. Such a spell is not necessary anymore. That's everything. Would you mind trying to move? Say something. You've been quiet for a while now. I can't stand it. If you don't say anything, we won't know if your new armor is okay, or if it needs more tweaking. I simply cannot believe it. You fixed something the greatest arcane engineers in the Empire couldn't, and so easily. Well, yeah, 100 them combined would still be stupider than the two of us. Dang. Is that what you always thought? What do you mean? You always thought they couldn't fix it? Never thought maybe they could have fixed it, but didn't? If it was a problem that they absolutely had to resolve, they would have figured something out. But they never even asked me to help with their research. And the one they sent to the third tower to work with Rashid was Beretta of all people, not you. Doesn't that deserve just a little suspicion? There you go, being silent again. Never mind. This will make me frustrated. Only. I did finally find something odd when monitoring your body and armor. It's very suspicious that the spell whittled at your soul specifically, and not anything else. Given its high risk compared to other potential power sources, it was actually a less efficient choice. If handled improperly, whittling away at your soul would lower the heights of your potential. Lady Sophie, do you have any clue as to why they may have been? No information about Zero was always highly confidential. I didn't have clearance. Boom. What was that? I don't know. Thunder? No, that can't be. It was an explosion. Judging from the amplitude of the vibrations and sound waves ringing within my armor, I'd say somewhere in the southern part of the western continent, there was a powerful explosion with the destructive force of a volcanic eruption. Oh, that's Avalon! No! Destroyed! So it was 7 minutes before the destruction. Well, it would appear your interface is functioning properly. What more impressive is your ability to read and analyze the data without having been taught how. You think that's important right now? Haha, my apologies. If the sound traveled this far, it means the epicenter must have been relatively nearby. The southern part of the western continent would put it below Lumisade. There's no active volcanoes there. I never heard of any inactive volcanoes in the area either. There are some extinct volcanoes from several centuries ago, but they're, well, extinct. Sir Rashid, we got trouble! What is it? If you're referring to an explosion, the drones have all malfunctioned. Not just the research drones, but the guard drones as well. Multiple drones have been attacking the researchers. We've enacted evacuation protocols in buildings A and B. What? The likelihood of this happening is extremely small. Drones with different settings and parameters are all exhibiting the same malfunctions, and at the same time? That's ridiculous. Precisely. Strictly speaking, it's not theoretically impossible, but I can't think of one possibility. I can. What's that? Someone accessed the Arcane network and entered a new command into the drone's neural network. In short, the drones have been hacked. What? What? Oh no. Hacked? By whom? And why? I don't know, but there are 3 things we can know for certain about them. First, they know the system's location and how to operate it. Second, they know what effect a change the system will have on Lumisade. And lastly, say it. They're a traitor. No! They know how damaging it would be to Lumisade to take control of the system's power. There's a traitor among us. We're not even in war. Who would betray us? Sir Rashid, a group of drones is headed this way. It seems this is not the time by idly chatting. I shall fend them off. While I do, please examine the armor, Lady Sophie. Fine. 0. Don't move. Got it? Okay. Oh, dang. They should be only doing singular attack, so I'm gonna use Sifra's thing instead. I think we'll be fine. Eh? They're giving each other buffs and healing. Ow. I think they're gonna die from sap damage. Yep, we're good. Honestly, I thought I was going to take them all out. I feel like using his ult again will be a waste. 876. We'll have 2 ults left. So I think we'll be
最速で終わらせましょう。おとなしくしていたまえ。
Oh yeah. We'll just use it. There's more water, so I'm gonna use Brandon instead.
力を解放せよ。
I neutralized all the nearby drones. You're not hurt, are you? No, thanks to you. We'll evacuate the other researchers. Thank you. Sophie, Sir Frederick, how are you two? I've done all I can for now. He should be able to move. Right, Tin Man? My weapon. You won't be able to fight yet. Next time we fight, you'll have to wait quietly in the back. I can't get through to the other facilities within the tower. The signal is weak. I'm worried about the other towers. All direct lines to the outside have been blocked as well. Both the first and second Archmages are away at meetings, so the time is quite precarious. Then we probably have to assume they waited until now to strike. The other Archmages are away, and only the one here is more adept at research than fighting. I have basic combat training. Only basic? Regardless, I can fight. We need to leave. It does appear that staying here will yield up any solutions. Once we have prepared to head out, we should discuss our plan moving forward.
結果はすでに出ていると言ったはずだ。
Wow. When did I start videoing?
後方支援に徹します。
Maybe at 10? I don't know. I don't even see where my tablet is. Ah, where's my tablet? Dang. Hold on. We'll just do this. 10:25. Let's say we did start videoing at 10. I didn't check to see if it was a normal stage or not. Oops. Start 48 hours after Avalanche destruction. Nig, I'm feeling dizzy. No matter how many times I travel through one, I'll never get used to portals. I always get dizzy and feel nauseous. Agreed. It's a different Rashid. I'm not sure if I was sucked into a portal, but it feels as though I was knocked out by a blunt object and just awoke. What? Yeah, that's exactly how it feels. Beretta? Whoa, what the? Rashid? Why are you next to the portal? That's exactly what I was going to ask you. Beretta, what is an assassin from the Empire doing here? Are you here on a job? Huh? What are you talking about? I left the Empire a long time ago. Wait, you're different. Are you, I do not actually... From another timeline? I understand even less now. It's from another timeline. Oh, man. Oh, how do I even explain this? Well, the Rashid I come here to meet is the third Archmage of Lumisade AI Rashid. There's a lot I need to tell him, and with the communication lines down, I came here myself. Were you struck on the front or back of your head while traveling through the portal? Granted, physical features such as your hair color seem to be much different. Regardless, I've never been an Archmage of Lumisade. You seem to be confused. Yeah, okay. You're a different guy, so that's how it would seem to you. So, what did you need to relay? What? You said you came here to relay information. What was it? Yeah, I did. But why are you asking? Merely curious. Let me ask you this. If you're not an Archmage, why are you here? I have no way to explain it, other than I opened my eyes and here I was. Something seems to have gotten messed up. I put in the coordinates for the 3rd tower, but this place seems off, and you're not the Rashid I was looking for. Am I in the wrong timeline? That can't be it, because Muse sent me here herself. Where are we? You seem about as confused as I am. Unfortunately, it appears we must take care of our guests first. Guests? They're drones. They appear to have detected us and come to see what is happening. Those are guard drones from Lumisade, and they are ready to attack. Which means that we're at least in Lumisade. And since you know what those are, other Rashid, that means you're an arcane engineer too, right? There are many fields within arcane engineering, each within its own specializations. Lumping them all together make it easy to get confused. It's like grouping physicists and chemists under the same scientist label. Your personality is at least the same. Let's take down those things first and then talk. Indeed, let's. Those of you who are actually watching this video and never played Lord of Heroes, you all must be so confused. Or ones who are not caught up. But eventually get you all caught up. Okay. Like we did before, I'm gonna use Sifrid's shield. I'm gonna drink my water. Oh my gosh, they keep healing. I think they will die. Most of them. Yeah, the other two is definitely dead. Phew. Looks like that it's about does it for them. Ag. But I bet I'm gonna get an earful from the Rashid here for breaking his drones. Anyway, let's talk. Where are you from and how'd you get here? You're not the Rashid I know, so explain yourself in detail. Okay. Before coming here, I was in Castellion of the East. I was roaming each region, shuttering the Empire's secret research laboratories. While shuttering one such laboratory, a powerful arcane shockwave emanated from the lab's central core. When I went down to inspect it, I found a giant concentrated mass of arcane energy. Mass is the only word to describe it. It had expanded beyond my control. As a researcher, I mean, duty bound to inspect it. And when I approached, you were sucked in? Yes. What were you going to say before you said duty bound? I think you were saying something else. You must have misheard. She didn't mishear. I have no idea what that look on your face means. It's just... I was just thinking you're still Rashid. Yes, because I am Rashid. From what you said earlier, it sounds like I was an assassin for the Empire where you're from. At one point, but once the Empire fell, you went into hiding. Before the Empire fell, however, you did come after me several times. Urk! But what did you do? I hacked my head. Nothing. The system here is very similar to the one I know, so I attempted to connect it to it. It worked very well. What I mean by that is, I am recognized as a system administrator here. Haha, it's fascinating, isn't it? I was met with absolutely no resistance. Apparently my genetic data is the data same as the Rashid from here. My vision's getting dark. Your body feels heavy, does it not? That's natural. I froze the arcane energy in the area. You won't be able to use your prized Barisata. What is he doing? What are you planning? Timelines. I'm not sure where you came up with such a preposterous notion, but you've quite the imagination. Your attempt at subterfuge has been thwarted, assassin. Now, ready yourself. Oh no. Wait, I'm fighting Rashid now! I don't have Snyder! Oh, is 1,500 health. No, Snyder. Okay, hold on. Gonna take pictures. He's light. Upon receiving damage, action gauge fills by 20%. It hits taken by it does not affect. That's good. Upon receiving damage, action gauge is full. No, wait, that's the same thing. Okay. Immune to action inhibiting effects in a cooldown. So we can't provoke. Attacks the selected enemy, fills the action gauge of the ally with the highest attack power by 25%. Additionally, removes 2 of the most recent debuffs from the ally with the least health. Reduces all enemies' action gauge by 750. Change to increase all allies' resistance speed to 2 turns. If the effect doesn't trigger, reduce all enemies' resistance and speed for 2 turns. Attacks all enemies, 50% chance to fill all action gauges by 40%. That's effective. Jeez, he's all about action gauge. So it reduces all enemies' action gauges by 40%. This is not good. Okay. Not good indeed. Oh. Yeah, we're dead. We're definitely dead. Especially since we don't have... Hold on. If we had Snyder, I think we would have maybe been able to beat it. We should get Snyder.
った関係で会える
How
と
much
いいで
damage
す
did
ね
it do? Okay, he wasn't able to break through the shield. Almost did with Walter.